Today I'm going to talk about the lore of Rocket League in my opinion. So where do we start? There's two people in the Rocket League kingdom. There is Eggs, the people in those audiences right up there, and there's the human lake cars, who are used as gladiators, or what my friend Neon likes to call entertainment people, to entertain the eggs. They can't hear you, Neon. The eggs are basically the rulers of the cars. So that means, Neon, can you stop talking, please? The eggs are basically the people who, the cars are their slaves. They entertain them, they do everything for them. And it happens like that a lot. And the cars have a lot of names. Some they call Zippy, like the one I'm doing. Some they call Octane, some they call Dominus. It's like that. But then there's different stadiums where they can entertain people. See, it's like our planet, planet Earth, except this planet is a planet of stadiums. It's a planet of where cars are basically being enslaved, but eggs are the ones that are owning the slaves. Let's take a brief pause to think about this. There is different cities in the Rocket League world. Neon, can you stop talking? I want to talk on my own. No, stop, please. Seriously. Oh, come on. Guys, okay, I'm listening to my friend Neon, okay, guys? Oh. So, what Neon's basically bringing up to me is he said that, as seen as in a Rocket League trailer, two eggs can be seen on police cars, probably other slaves too, to be chasing a car around trying to capture it. And those cars that the eggs were using to capture that car were also slaves. But those cars were probably paid. Those cars had to probably work to even get food on their table. They were the ones who were in poverty. They were the cars who could barely survive off what they had. They had to catch other people, other cars. Since the cars were treated unfairly, eggs had started to use them in arenas such as CFH, Neon Tokyo, Salty Shores, etc. This means that the cars never had time to rest, and they had to constantly be beaten hard to even survive. The eggs, if one team lost, the eggs that owned that car, who owned that slave, what they would do is they'd beat him. Now beat him hard. The cars were not treated fairly at all. The eggs were the rich, and the cars were the poor. They were treated unfairly, and they were in poverty. The cars were never treated fairly, which made them resort to last case and to have to be treated as slaves. They get paid, probably in my world, I'd imagine them being paid less than $1 an hour just to get like a couple pretzels. It's probably not even fair for the cars. Since we do not think the eggs have arms, as we see, me and Neon have thought that the eggs do have arms, since they can be seen holding up flags and banners of the slaves they want to win. And since that, we've concluded the lore of Rocket League. But a small extra addition before we go. The cars are basically the slaves here, and they're fighting, literally fighting against people. The better the cars, the more they get reward. If they're a grand champion, they're treated more fairly. So that means if they get better ranks, then they'll get treated more fairly. So when you play Rocket League, make sure you get a good rank, and those cars will be saved from poverty.